Hi everybody, I'm Zile and Bea.
I'm Biatch, and this is the Iron Troll Show.
Now that Donald Trump has left Florida, it's kind of hard to say who is the most despised politician in the state.
It's like they all take turns. Mostly it's been Matt Gaetz, but recently it was Marco Rubio's turn.
Congress would like to establish a commission to investigate the attack on the Capitol that took place on January 6th, but there are some politicians who are against it. Marco Rubio is one of them.
So Marco, what has your panties so much in a bunch that you posted a video on Twitter instead of a Bible verse?
So let me first say this. There's no cover-up here. We already know what happened January 6th. It was a horrifying day. It's something that should never happen again. And we're going to learn even more about what happened that day. Why? Because the Justice Department, as they should, is trying to prosecute and put in jail hundreds of people responsible for what happened that day.
No. Let me stop you right there, Marco. There are not hundreds of people responsible for what happened. There are hundreds of people who committed crimes that day, but there are only a few people responsible for inciting them, and those are the people that need to be brought to justice.
And we should do whatever it takes to find them, including a congressional investigation, even though Marco Rubio disapproves.
The Democrats control committees in the House. They control committees in the Senate. They can do investigations. Some of them already are. We're going to learn from that. So there's plenty of attention being paid to this, not to mention that the media doesn't stop talking about it. They're also looking at it.
The reason the media is still covering the insurrection is because people are interested. People are angry. We all want answers, Marco. We want to know who was responsible.
So everyone's looking at it. So there's no cover-up here.
Marco, if y'all think we're worried about a cover-up, you are even more simple-minded than I thought you were. This was a planned attack upon our democracy, and the bullshit is still going on. There are still attempts to overturn the election, and congressmen are trying to minimize the insurrection, so it's a bit more than worries about a cover-up.
So what is this about? I'll tell you what this is about. First thing that stood out for me. Okay, this is about politics.
Trump supporters attacked the Capitol. Members of your party probably incited them, so yeah, this is about politics.
But that's not the point for politics. You don't actually need the subpoena. All you need is a story out there saying, Congressman so-and-so, they want to subpoena him or her, but they can't because the Republicans are blocking it.
But listen to what you're saying, Marco. You're automatically assuming that subpoenas will be issued in bad faith, or they'll be blocked in bad faith. That's insane.
And then the stories are going to be, number one, it creates this impression that maybe Congressman so-and-so did something wrong. Why would they want to subpoena him? And number two, the story would be Republicans are covering up the investigation into Congressman so-and-so.
Correct me if I'm wrong, Mr. Rubio, but it seems to me I recall you being a lawyer. I assume you've been in a courtroom. People are subpoenaed, not because they are guilty, but because they have information. That doesn't mean they committed a crime, but it does mean that they might have information about a crime, which they already should have come forward with.
So that's what this is about. It's about damaging Republicans. You don't even need the subpoena. You just need the request for subpoena to damage Republicans for blocking it and to damage that member of Congress, whoever it is, simply because you want to look at them. Why would you want to look at them unless they did something wrong?
Okay, let me see if I got this right. You're against a commission being formed to investigate the attack on the Capitol because it might make some people look bad. Have I got that right?
That's what this is about. It's about keeping the House majority in 2022 and winning elections and keeping this in the headlines.
There was an attempt to overthrow the government, and you're more upset about the commission being formed to investigate the insurrection than you are about the insurrection itself. So I think what all your complaining is really about is that it's going to hurt your campaign fundraising and your chances for re-election. Right, Marco? That's what this is really about. We see you, Marco.
This is a partisan joke.
We're out of time, Marco. You gotta go. That bitch wouldn't know a joke if it slapped him in the face. Have you ever seen Marco Rubio smile?
Marco is somebody who could really use a medical marijuana prescription.
A few gummies could totally change his life. Anyway, people, we're gonna go now.
See you later.